For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. The first round of the NBA playoffs are finally here, and plenty of teams seem optimistic at their odds of bringing home the title. Now, while the field of 16 is set, our Complex Sneakers department decided to take a look back at the best sneakers of the NBA season. The entire list consists of MVP candidates, all-stars, and some of the brightest young stars in the game. Number 20, Montrezl Harrell and the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1 collaboration. Coming out of Louisville, I don't think many people envision that Montrezl Harrell would be, one, as productive as he has been, and two, have the amount of sneaker heat that he's showcased throughout his young career. Whether he's rocking unique customs or paying homage to lost icons, Montrezl is very intentional when it comes to his footwear, and during the season, he repped Queens native Nigel Sylvester not once but twice, rocking the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1 collab. The collab dropped in 2018 and features a distressed leather upper that acts as a homage to Nigel's biking background. As for Montrezl, he makes this list a couple of times, and considering how the Clippers shocked the Golden State Warriors in Game 2 with a 31-point comeback, I'm sure Trez is rejuvenated to bring out some heat at Staples Center. Number 16, Kawhi Leonard New Balance Omni Nipsey Hussle. Last month, the hip-hop community was rocked by the murder of Nipsey Hussle. The 33-year-old rapper's legacy lived on in iconic fashion, with athletes, celebrities, and even members of Congress mourning the loss of Ermias Ashadam. California native Kawhi Leonard paid his respects to Nipsey with a custom and personal modification of his New Balance sneakers. The traditional New Balance N was converted to a RIP Nipsey, and All Money N was written on the midsole. During Kawhi's surprise appearance on Serge Ibaka's cooking show How Hungry Are You?, Kawhi listed Nipsey as one of his favorite artists, and the two were able to build a rapport in recent years. For a guy that picks his words carefully, Kawhi's tribute to Nipsey spoke volumes. Number 13, Kevin Durant, Nike KD 11 Supersonics. I don't think it's any secret that NBA fans want a team back in Seattle. After the 2007-2008 season, the squad controversially relocated to Oklahoma City, leaving a town rich in hoops history deprived of a squad. To make matters worse, during that time, fans of Seattle only get to enjoy newly drafted Kevin Durant for one season, and wouldn't even get to get a glimpse of Russell Westbrook, who even rocked the Sonics cap on draft night. Well, this preseason, the Warriors played an exhibition game in Seattle where KD wore a throwback Shawn Kemp jersey during pregame. But the highlight of the night was KD wearing a Sonics colorway of the new Nike KD 11s. Number 7, LeBron James, Nike Air Max LeBron 7 More Than a Game. It's safe to say that this year's Los Angeles Lakers endured a season from hell that the iconic LeBron James couldn't even save them from. From Bron's groin injury, losing streaks, trade rumors, or eventual implosion, the Lakers had a nightmare season. But if they did get one thing right, it came this season courtesy of LeBron James during his homecoming in Cleveland. LeBron returned home in November of 2018 rocking arguably his best signature model, the Nike Air Max LeBron 7 in the More Than a Game colorway. For those that may not remember, one of LeBron's first forays into entertainment involved the 2009 documentary More Than a Game, which also helped us get one of the best posse cuts of 2009. Number 4, PJ Tucker, Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 Purple. If PJ Tucker didn't play in the NBA, I would say that he has a degenerate sneaker problem. However, the North Carolina native has been able to establish himself into somewhat of an NBA celebrity because of that love of sneakers, despite being considered a role player to many. While he may be viewed as a role player, PJ is far from that when it comes to this list, as he's featured a few times. But his decision to wear the purple Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 collaboration during an early season matchup against the Thunder gets him high placement. Just for good measure, it's probably appropriate to mention that these shoes never released because they are only for friends and family, making PJ's decision to bring them out an even bigger flex. Number 2, Jason Tatum, Nike Adapt BB. Too much expectation, team chemistry issues, and trade rumors made this a disappointing season for both the Boston Celtics and Jason Tatum. Even though the squad made the playoffs, the idea of a team being this talented on paper and only being a 4th seed is not a good thing. Those immense expectations makes it easy to understand Nike's decision to make Jason Tatum the de facto face of the innovative Nike Adapt BB. The sneaker marked the first time in Nike basketball's storied history of using auto-lacing sneakers on court. Tatum rocked the Adapt BB for the first time in January against the Raptors. Now, I can't give away the whole list, but you can head over to complex.com where you see who comes in at number 1. But in the meantime, keep things locked to Complex News by subscribing to us on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson.